Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
My name's Jordan. What's your name? Amanda. Okay. Well, I'm going to be your nurse, so I'm going to do a history and physical assessment on you, okay? Is that all right with you?
Mhm.
I am videoing it, so is that all right if we video and
Yes.
turn it into my class?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's the first step. All right. We're going to go through a little health assessment here real quick. Let's start with, do you know what day it is?
It is April the 14th.
It is April the 14th. All right, you already told me your name. How old are you?
26.
You're 26, and you're a female. I'm assuming. What do you do for work?
I'm a student.
Oh, you're a full-time student. Okay, what you going to school for?
Nursing.
Wow. All right. Let's see here. You do appear to be, you know, the age you said you were. Level of consciousness is good. Skin color, everything looks pretty good. You go out in the sun a lot?
No.
No. Do you tan?
No.
Remember, if you do, use sunscreen. In the sun, anyway. Let's see here. Posture, position, no problems moving around. You look like you're sitting okay. No obvious physical deformities. Do you get around okay? Do you use any a walker, cane, anything like that, or you able to walk pretty good?
I just walk by myself.
You walk by yourself. All right. Mood. You seem to be in a pretty good mood. No issues with your speech. What about hearing? Do you hear what I'm saying? Okay.
Yes, perfect.
Okay. If I am too quiet or too loud, let me know. Personal hygiene. Everything looks good there. You're able to bathe and everything by yourself, I'm assuming. All right. Let's do a quick BMI test. What's your weight?
120.
120. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
5'3". All right. So let's run that here. Do you know your waist size?
About 34.
Okay. I think that will equal up into 21.3. So that's a very good, healthy BMI. All right, I think that's enough for this page here. I'm going to move this out of the way, okay? Do you wear glasses?
No.
No. Okay. Contacts?
No.
Okay. I like to do the Snellen eye chart. I don't have a big enough area. So what I'm going to do, what I would do if I had the chart would be 20 feet. I'd have you read the number of the letters that you could read, and then we'd go off the chart of what your eye results would be. Okay. All right. Well, let's move on. I would like to check the skin fold thickness. There's a set of calipers. I don't have one with me, but if I did, we do a little pinch here at the back of the arm, and we would do it 3 times actually, and take the results, average it out, and that would be the result for the skin fold test. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's move along here and start with getting your vital signs and stuff like that. Okay. I'm going to actually check your pulse here. Just like that. Got about 78. It's not too bad. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Count for 30 seconds at least. 80 that time. Let's do your blood pressure next, okay? Usually I would have a patient with a gown, so I would be able to get to the arm with no sleeve, but we're just gonna make do with this, okay?
Mhm.
Stethoscope here. Hold on to that for me for just a second. All right. I got 122 over 62, which is pretty average for a female your age. Do you know what you usually run?
About that.
Okay. All right, same thing this side. Just hold your arm still for me. Let's go this again. $124 over 7. So that's very close. So that's kind of what I was expecting. I also counted your respirations while I was doing that, and looked like we were about at 16, which is also average and within normal limits. Okay. You having any pain today?
None today.
None today. All right. So your scale 0 to 10 would be a 0 then, huh? All right. Temperature next. I'm not gonna actually do it, but we'll just check the temperature. And it looks like 98.7 is what we'll go with. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's start. Can you give me each hand? I'm gonna check for any clubbing or any, and also capillary refill. Okay. Also temperature and dryness. Okay. I'm also going to check your grips while I'm here. Can you squeeze for me equally? All right. Perfect. There's no wounds or anything that I noticed up around the hands. Let's go ahead and check your skin turgor here. We can do a little pinch here. If you're dehydrated, it will generally stay like I pinched it, which it didn't, so that means pretty hydrated. We're going to do clavicle also, okay? Awesome. All right, let's check your top of your head here. Through your hair, hair looks healthy. I'm going to look, I don't see any, or see or feel any masses, wounds, anything like that. Everything feels like it should. Did anything hurt while I was doing that?
No.
Okay, good. All right. Can you look at me, smile for me? All right, excellent. Let's see here. I'm gonna do a little test. Look at your eyes a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. Look up for me. All right. Okay. Head down. All right. I'm gonna dim the light real quick so I can test the reaction time. All right, sclera is nice and white. Pupils are reactory, 3 millimeters. they're equal. We got blue eyes, and they're both the same color, same size. Let's see here. We're going to feel for the artery here on the temple. All right. Let's move on to the jaw. TMJ, can you open your mouth? All right. Do it again. All right. No popping. Any pain when you do that?
No.
Excellent. All right. Let's do the confrontation test for your eyes. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have you put one hand over your eye, just like that. Perfect. Tell me when you see my hand.
Now. 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 Now.
And the other one.
Now. 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 Now.
All right. We're going to check the gaze. Follow my hand without moving your head. All right. Let's see here. One more thing I want to check. And since it's around the, everything looks nice and pink around the base. Let's see here. Accommodation test. I want you to stare at my finger, and then on the wall behind me, and then back to the finger. Back to the wall. Back to the finger. All right. Let's see here. One more reflex is the red reflex. We're gonna let me get the better light here. I'm gonna look for the red reflex in your eye. If you look straight ahead for me. All right. Excellent. Perfect. Very bright, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Let's move on to the ears. Before I look in your ears, I'm going to do a little test. Any pain? Or any pain here? Auricle and tragus seem to be in good condition. No issues there. I'm going to go ahead and look in your ear. Hopefully it's a nice gray color. No drainage. All right. Yeah. No redness, no drainage. And you said you haven't been having any issues with your ears, right?
Yes, that's not.
All right. So your ears look really good, okay? You said you can usually hear you've been hearing pretty well, right?
Yes.
We're going to do a little whisper test. Here's what we do with this one. Take your left arm, cover your left ear. There you go. I'm going to whisper something, and then you tell me what I whispered, okay?
1, 2, 3.
All right. Let's do this one. 3, 2.
3, 2, 1.
That was a little loud, but... All right. There's a test I would like to do. I don't have a tuning fork with me, but I would activate it and then put it here behind the master process, and you would tell me when you could hear the vibrations and when they stopped, okay? I would do that if I had the equipment. Another test is the Weber test, and that is same thing. I would activate the port, put it up on the top part of your head, and make sure you can hear the sounds bilaterally, and for how long they lasted, okay? Let's see here. What do we need to move on to next? Nose. First of all, let me look into your nose, and then I'm going to check to make sure both nostrils are paid. All right. No drainage, no redness. Okay. Go ahead and cover one nostril. And there you go. And the other nostril. All right. Everything looked pretty good with that, and it seemed like they're both getting very good airflow. So that's good. Mouth. Can you smile again? Open up for me. Let me get my little light here. Alright, I'm going to check out your tonsils first. Can you give me an ah? Alright, everything looks pretty good with that. They're not enlarged or swollen or red. Tilt your head back just a little bit more. Stick your tongue out for me. Alright. Gums. Oh, there you go. Gums all look nice and pink. No redness, no wounds, no lesions or blisters or anything like that on the gums or tongue. Let's see here. I don't have another tongue depressor, but what I would like to do is, if I had the tongue depressor, I would check your gag reflex and also the tongue strength from side to side. Can you put your tongue to one side and to the other side? There you go. All right. Check out the palate on the top. Hard and soft. Everything looks good with that. No abnormalities with that. Let's check out your neck here. I'm going to start with the carotid. Just want to check the pulse. Very good. I'm going to do one at a time. Come to this side here. Awesome. Alright, let me come right around here to the back side of your neck to check for your thyroid. Okay, can you swallow for me? Alright. Trachea, midline. Once again, swallow for me. Okay. Where's stethoscope? Okay, so I felt your carotid pulse. I do need to listen to it, okay? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and test your cranial nerve 11, and that is by putting some pressure on the shoulders and have you shrug against and turn your head toward me. And once again, turn. Okay. Excellent. And the strength was good. No weakness. And the strength was good against the shoulders, okay? Let's move on to your lungs. While you're sitting up, it's perfect because I need to listen to the back. Go ahead and take a breath for me. There it is, one more time. Lung lobes all sounded clear. There was no wheezes or rails, crackles. There's a couple other things. If you were in a gown, I'd be able to check the skin, make sure everything's no wounds. I do want you, I'm going to do a test to check to make sure the muscles expand bilaterally and symmetrical. So what I want you to do is take a deep breath and let it out. One more time. Okay, and the movement with my hands, it was all equal, so that's very good. I'm going to palpate, make sure spinous process is all good. All right. We're going to do a test to check the tactile firmness. If you will say 99 while I have my hands on your back. Go ahead.
99.
And again.
99. 99. 99.
Excellent. We're going to do the percussion. This is where I'm going to tap on my hand so I can hear the different sounds of the lobes, okay? Nice hollow sound. All right, what I want you to do now is take a big, deep breath. All right, so there, I'm listening for the sound to, and relax. Okay, so what I would do is make a little mark where I stop hearing the hollow sound until the dull sound and measure. And I have a little measurement here. I want it to be about 5 centimeters. And it was. All right, awesome. While I'm back here, I'm going to go ahead and check your kidneys. Do you have any issues with your kidneys?
No.
All right, I'm going to do a little tap. No pain with that?
No.
All right. Seems to be within normal limits. All right, let's move forward here. Check your arms, okay? I'm going to check the skin, make sure there's no, all right. Perfect. No wounds, anything like that. The skin is nice and dry. And then on this side, I'm going to go ahead and check the pulses here. Excellent. Great. Pulse is nice and bounding. And then I already checked the radial. Double check here. We're going to make sure they're both equal. Alright, I'm going to come over here. Same thing on this side. Pulses are bounding, 2+. Alright, let's check range of motion. The arms, while we're here, go ahead and put your arms straight out. And then bring them out like this. And up. What about behind your back like this? And then bring it back around like that. Alright, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to get you to lay back. There you go. And then I'm going to check, make sure we don't have any distension, okay? Looks good. Like that. All right. While you're laying there, nice and comfortable, I'm going to check your heart, okay? I'm going to listen to it first of all. Let me flip this around and listen again. And while I'm listening, I'm just going to hit the front part of your lungs, okay? Give me a breath. Turn just slightly to your left, and I'm going to check for the apical impulse here. Excellent. All right, come on back to your back again. Let's go with, I'm going to start assessing the abdomen, okay? Once again, if you were in a gown, I'd be able to access the skin, but we're not going to do that for the video here. but I'm gonna listen for bowel sounds first, okay? Do you have any abdominal issues or anything you want to ask?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna listen for 5 to 15 seconds, unless I don't hear anything, okay? All right, your bowel sounds are present. I'm gonna palpate here, feel around spleen and liver, okay? All right, I don't feel any masses or anything like that. Do you have any pain when I do that? Okay, excellent. Okay, one other thing, I do want to listen to the vascular sounds throughout your abdomen. I don't really want to hear anything from that, so hopefully no sounds from these. There's 2. Come down here to the iliac. And finally femoral. All right, and while you're here, we're going to do the percussion, okay? Once again, just like on your back. All right, now we're going to check out the liver here. We're going to listen, and then we'll measure. We want about 6 centimeters. And we'll be about 6. Excellent. All right, so I already listened for the femoral artery. All right, you ready to sit up? Yeah. I'm gonna check out your legs. First of all, I've seen you moving your legs around. You want to straighten out your legs for me, and back down. Bring the knees up, without assisting with your hands. Now outwards. There you go. Perfect. All right, let's check some pulses. All right. Strong pulses on each side, and they're both equal. I'm going to check. All right, equal. And I would say +1 for that. No edema, no wounds. Skin looks good. All right. Move on from there. Let's go to a couple of different tests to test your neurologic abilities. What I'm going to start doing is have you just sit here, close your eyes. I want you to tell me when you feel something touch you on the face, okay? And tell me where.
Nose. Cheek. A cheek. Forehead.
Perfect. All right. Bring your hand out. I want you to close your eyes and put your finger to your nose. And then, okay, now open your eyes and bring your finger to your nose and to my finger. And again. And again. All right, perfect. Let's see here. If I had a reflex hammer, I would go ahead and do the reflex here for the bicep. on either side, also on the wrist. While you're sitting up, I'd go ahead and reflex, use the hammer here for the knee, and this one. All right, excellent. Let's go ahead and have you lay back one more time. There you go. Bring this heel, move it up the shin of the opposite leg, and back down. And one more time. Awesome. Okay. Need your hand up? All right. I'm going to go ahead and get you to stand up then. We're going to do a little walking test. Can you just walk backwards to that window and then walk forwards to me? Excellent. All right. Now just, I would like you to stand. Let me move this chair back. It's in the way. On your tippy toes for me. Take a few steps on your tippy toes. All right. Relax. Step back again. And then on your heels. All right. Excellent. Go ahead and stand with your feet together. Close your eyes. All right. Your balance seems to be good. All right. Step back a little bit from me. Now I want you to try to bend over to touch your toes. All right. Your back looks good. Balance is... One more time. There you go. All right. Spine looks good. Good C shape. Everything looks symmetrical. Let's go ahead and have you sit down for me. One more test I want to do is called the Babinski test. What I'm going to do is hope there's no reaction from this test. And there isn't. It is normal to not have a reaction in adults. Well, I think that's it. Do you have any questions?
No.
Everything seemed to check out pretty well. And I think that's it for today.
Okay.
Shake my hand.